Now, looking at the public health angle to this, we've been joined by a public health physician, also a sustainable development expert, Dr. Oladapo Asiobi. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Of course, I'm sure you listened to the technical side of the discussion. But now coming to the medical side, one of the things is that increased usage also means that body parts are exposed, particularly the eyes and so on. But in general, this increased usage from the public health angle, do you have any fears?
Well, I have to look at it from the personal perspective and the public perspective. So, personal perspective, we're looking at it reduces your mobility, and then it exposes you to things that have to do with not moving too much, having a sedentary lifestyle, and then increasing lack of exercise. And those also increases your metabolic disease exposure, like diabetes, like hypertension. Then for those who are prone to having what we call a deep vein thrombosis to staying in one position for too long, and then that puts you at risk of other things like pulmonary embolism, which are very rare, but it can happen. So that's on a personal level. Now, on a community level, it's a tale of two cities.
How?
One city it makes the cup look half full. So, I mean, on a positive note, that's what I mean. So, it reduces how many people get on the streets, and so less transmission. Then, on the other end, it also helps with reduction in stress. I mean, traffic should be less.
If people are not moving.
Exactly. So, stress, transport-related issues, exhaust, ozone layer, regeneration. So it was like for some 2 months, the earth breathed again. There was more carbon, there was more oxygen by the trees. Then you don't have the factories flaring up things that depleted the ozone layer. So that will be on the good side. Well, maybe on the negative side, I mean, people are indoors, then, of course, increases family and social bonding, but at the same time, it could also be too much. Familiarity can bring contempt in some areas, so those are social challenges. So it's either or then, exactly.
But that then leaves, of course, as you pointed out, there are medical risks to it, even though you pointed out that they're a bit rare. Before COVID-19 came along, the risks, I know that there had been medical practitioners who had said, leaving the phone in your ear for too long, which was where the whole issue of earpieces came along for people who spend a great deal of time on the phone, and then exposure to screen glare for those who are on the internet. And with the increased usage, could more people be affected by that? There was one of the respondents in Olu's report who talked about the eyes and the exposure, particularly with children who are now doing e-learning.
But I don't think it will be that long. I don't think children learn they don't spend as much time with the e-learning like they do in class. I mean, for most schools, let's talk about the preschool, the young age, they usually start school by 9. By 1, they are done. I'm not sure you do 5 hours in the stretch looking at the screen. Most children would have lost them. So when you do 20, 30 minutes, they go for a break, they talk, they interact with the family, they go back for another 20 minutes. And I think that's fair enough. However, glaring into the screen, I think things that make children glare to the screen for too long are not really the educational one. They're doing the video games. Because that one takes their attention, they don't get bored easily, they leave the headphone there for too long, so you have a hearing problem. But not with the 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
The formal
thing that doesn't go on for 3-4 hours. No, it doesn't. I have children, they don't stay in their classes for 20, 30 minutes.
You can't hold their attention.
Yes, that long. No, it's even funny. The school complains that the children will put the tablet there and type 1 or 2, 3 things, then go and drink Coke or something, stay away for 5, 10 minutes, then come back and the teacher, where have you been? So, funny enough, they are saying everybody must get engaged. So you see the tutor saying, I've not heard you talk. So you can actually leave the screen there, but you're not looking at it. You're doing totally something different.
This would be something you'd recommend for adults, because definitely, if we can't say the children are that way, the adults definitely are that way, even before COVID-19. You have
Yes.
adults who spend hours in front of their computer for work and related activity.
Exactly. And they are at work. It's not that they were working from home. They were
No, they're at
working
work.
at work.
Many of them were at work.
They were working at work, but spending so much time on the screen. And we always advise for ergonomic reasons. I mean, sitting down in a position for too long is not good for you. Whether working from home or working at work is really not good for you. I mean, your back is strained. Most office environments don't have the proper chair for the proper work. So you have back pain and all that. That's where you get all those things from. Then you have the nibble thing, the finger thing, the time for too long.
Which eventually goes to hit the fingers.
Exactly. But the one at home is more of leisure. You walk, spend 20 minutes, you go do something else, mingle, say some other thing, come back. So, yes, the increase in number of users, yes. I mean, I was just looking at the internet. Zoom went from 10 million in December 2018 to 200 million in March. That's like 20 times. But it is not the hours. It's people who log in, they were tracking, not the number of hours they use.
That each individual spends.
Exactly. But so I think we shouldn't make too much of it.
On balance, it is not yet something that should concern
Yes,
us.
however, we should not close our eyes to it. So this is then for people who are interested in research to really now track, okay, so for how long were you on the screen? People should take time out to document and record for how long was I on the screen per time, so that when we see things come out of it health-wise, we can know what to attach it to. Because a doctor will only know the record you give. It's like going to the doctor and saying, I have hypertension. The guy will ask you, what has this been in the last 6 months? You have no record. The guy can say no, nothing. He can only start from now. So people should keep tab of how long they use, how long they spend on the screen, so that when issues come, we can know where the problem came from. Yeah.
Thank you so very much,
You're welcome.
Dr. Oladapo Asiobi. It's been enlightening to have this
My
side of
pleasure.
the conversation. Thank you so much.
Good luck and stay safe.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Same to you.